focus that we bring is onto connected packaging. We're adding a lot of QR codes into different packagings. With our experience, we do a lot of work in the tax stamp business, in liquid packaging, on putting variable QR,
Okay.
running
Okay.
promotional schemes and all that. So giving it's like giving a unique identity to each package in itself, not having a generic code across, allows you to connect with the customer very well.
Hello and welcome to Modern Plastics TV. I'm Kashish Talreja, and today with us we have Mr. Ranesh Bajaj, who is the director of VINSAK. Welcome, sir. How are you?
Thanks, Kashish. I'm good. Thank you.
How are you doing, and what's the vibe of Plast India 2026 for
So
you?
we are a second time exhibitor at Plast India, just a second time. Of course, it's the largest show that we see.
Yes.
It's also the first show I'm doing at this center after renovation. We all remember it as the old Pragati Maidan, but it's amazing to see. It's a well laid out venue. The footfall is well managed. So it's more and more world class that you see that the facilities here are getting much better. You see it more very well managed here. Yeah. By size also, I think it's one of the bigger shows, or one of the
Yes.
biggest shows in the packaging industry around nationally, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. So we were just having a conversation about how plastic industry is new for you.
Yeah.
So what are some observations about it?
So, when I say plastics, packaging is a little new for us. We've been more in the label business, but we've evolved or grown into getting into wider presses and more flexible packaging work. Packaging is always essential. I have this, or we have friends have a saying, in print could become digital, but a
Yes.
package, we always need something to carry a package. We also think that packaging is getting smarter. It's not just transferring a product from production to consumption. It's also telling a story on the journey. It's allowing brands to connect with the end consumers directly. It's allowing to authenticate a product, whether I'm getting a genuine piece of product that I'm consuming or not. So it's packaging is really it's evolving, or it's growing in its function, not just as a protector or just a transporter, but also evolving more and more. In many industries, you see the cost of packaging is sometimes more than the cost of the product itself. So that's quite relevant as well. Yeah.
Would you like to tell us a little about your company and some key turning points?
Sure. So we as VINSAK Group, we started in India way back in 1994 or 95. Started as a small-time security printing equipment supplier, trading company starting with two people in Delhi. We've grown over the years, and till about 2012, we were just a trading company importing machinery and solutions from Europe, from the US, and then selling it to the Indian and Middle Eastern markets. In 2012, we took a conscious turn into getting into manufacturing. And so more and more, we started to manufacture the equipment that we were able to sell. Currently, we have three manufacturing facilities, one in Rabale in Navi Mumbai, facility in Sharjah in the free zone in Dubai in the UAE. And recently, 2 years ago, we acquired a Spanish company in Barcelona, Spain, where we have a manufacturing facility for offset presses. We've grown from being a 1% company to about 250 people with a $50 million top line now currently.
Wow, very inspiring.
Thanks.
So what are some flagship products and what's the one product that is getting the most response from the market?
So we see that offset printing for short-run flexible packaging, niche markets like shrink films, like in-mold labels. In-mold labels is one of the
Yes.
fastest growing label market that we need. So earlier, most of this was either printed gravure, rotogravure, or flexo. We've been able to print it web offset, which brings down the cost of origination drastically. Earlier runs were longer. Asian Paints would order a million buckets of the same type. Today they have 50 variants with 25 different seasonal changes. So the print runs have become shorter, in which the cost of origination when you make the master, for example, a gravure cylinder or flexo plate, becomes relevant to the total cost. Offset offers one of the lowest cost of originations as a printing process. And so we think there is a lot of future in bringing offset to the flexible packaging business. The second focus that we bring is onto connected packaging. We're adding a lot of QR codes into different packagings.
Okay.
With our experience, we do a lot of work in the tax stamp business, in liquid packaging, on putting variable QR codes,
Okay.
running promotional schemes and all that. So giving it's like giving a unique identity to each package in itself, not having a generic code across, allows you to connect with the customer very well.
So with the arrival of AI, how has that changed your lives?
So AI is a good add-on. So it's made life easier. Earlier, if you had to design a campaign, you would get a QR code, but you would spend maybe a few weeks and apply, involve a lot of people who make a UI, UX and all of that. It's now 30-second job to make a new campaign, 10
Exactly.
campaigns a day is easy to do. So it makes the adoption of newer technologies easier and faster. Yeah.
And how do you think Plast India is sort of bringing everyone together to this one platform?
It's a huge ecosystem, right? You network, you meet people of the industry. When you meet and talk, everybody gets to see, everybody's showcasing their newest or about to be launched technologies. So it gives you a little idea into the future as well. So when 5 or 6 people get together and see what the ecosystem is
Is this your
coming into
phone?
be, sorry,
It's okay.
when 5 or 6 people, you could actually create a solution where I say I bring a new printing machine, a material supplier says I bring a new kind of film, a finishing system guy says, okay, I make a new finish systems. All together, we can make a final new product. So it's melting grounds like these that actually make innovation possible. On its own, all of us working in silos would never be able to create the same level of innovation. Yeah.
So, what is that one advice you would like to give to young entrepreneurs or startups who have just entered the market or is planning to?
In the packaging industry
Yes,
or all over.
plastic, packaging, any.
So look at new technologies. It's always to be open to new technologies. Always challenge the old ones and also look global. What you see in the Chinese. I was just listening to the
Yeah,
podcast. Yeah,
yeah.
see, they are confident. You don't push them back. They're not worried. So we as Indians, we are limited to looking at India domestically as a market. You need to step out of the country, go out, get out of your comfort zone, and make the world your market. We guys are the smartest on the planet, trust me, in terms of
Yes.
paying whatever, right? It's just that in terms of doing business, we are very good at working at large corporations, but as entrepreneurs, we should go global and look at markets around the world. I
And be
know their
more
ecosystem. Yeah,
confident.
yeah. With our ecosystem, with our ability to learn, adapt, to work hard and do business, I'm sure working globally makes more money for everybody.
No, I agree. That is true. That was it.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
your time.
No, thank you
Pleasure
for
talking to
your
you.
time. Thank you for coming and,
Not at all.
sharing some words and your thoughts on
Pleasure
what's
talking.
going on around. So, thank you so much again
Pleasure
for
talking to you.
doing that.